guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial slash new products slash favorite products video. So I recently went to Sephora during the VIB sale. My friend actually purchased this for me, and then the other one I purchased, and it's the Natasha Denona Lila palette. So since it was, you know, the VIB sale, 15% off, I think, both of these. So that was a really great deal. So yeah, I really am excited to use these. I have not used these yet. I'm really excited to try all this new stuff out, and then all my other products that I normally use. So let's just start off with the concealer, and I'm going to be using the Light Sand as my eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I'm going to blend this out with my finger, and then I'm also going to take my beauty blender, I think, and continue to blend this out some more. So I'm going to take this, pat it, alright, so I have this all blended out and everything. Now I'm going to set it. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I was going to say palette, but it's the powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my brush, knock it off, and just pat it all over the eyelid to set that concealer. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. And just set this concealer. If you hear the TV in the background, I'm sorry. I don't know what they're in there watching, but my mom's in there watching something on TV, so yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid back on this, and we're going to go straight into this palette. And I'm going to start off with a transition shade. I'm going to use Nude Mauve, and that is the second row, this shadow right here. So I'm just going to take this as a transition shade and really work it in. Because like I said before, I want to use something light, and this is just the Anastasia brush that comes in the palettes. I think it came in the maybe the Modern Renaissance or either the one before it. So I'm going to take some on this side, buff it up. Also, if you hear somebody talking, it's in another room as well, so between the TV and them talking, I'm sorry for background noise. Promise I'll make it up to y'all one day. I have some exciting news. So I've been looking for a new place to stay, and I finally found somewhere. Me and a couple of my friends are going to move in together pretty soon. Hopefully right around Thanksgiving, so next week. And yeah, I'm excited about that. We've been looking for quite a while. I have a couple job interviews that I can go down there and apply, that I've applied, you know, and they've called me, so I'm really excited about that. So the next color that I'm going to use is Nude Vino, and yes, this looks 100% better. So this is the first row in shadow right here. Okay, so my camera storage was full, so I'm going to be using the Nude Vino color. Vino. So it's the top one right there, and I'm just going to take this Morphe brush here and dip it in and just blend it right underneath that crease color. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. And blend it up and out. Up and out. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this same brush here I was using earlier, and I'm just going to blend all this together with no extra product. I'm just going to blend it out. And I would use my Stila glitters, but I don't want it to be that intense of an eye look, so I'm not going to do that. Now I'm going to take this Morphe E35 brush, And I'm gonna dip into this shade right here of Layla. I dip into Layla. This is the second right first shadow. And I'm just gonna put this in the outer V and deepen it up a little bit. I was gonna use tape also, but I didn't wind up doing that either, because I don't feel like I need it. Alright, so once you have that in the outer V like that, I'm gonna do the other side, and then we're gonna add a little bit of a pop of color to the lid. And drag it in almost halfway. Right there. Same thing with the other side. Alright, so now we're going to take a little flat shader brush and we're going to pack on some color to the lid. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade Helio at the very bottom, right down here. I'm going to go in with that color. And I know a lot of people say to use your fingers with these. So I'm going to try using this little Morphe brush here. But if it doesn't go on like I feel like it should, I'm going to use my finger. Or actually, I might use the brush on this side and finger on that side. But then, you know, fix it. And it's not bad going on. That's how it looks. I'm going to try using my finger now. Honestly, with this color, it doesn't look that much different, but you can tell that this one has more shine to it than this one does. This one just seems a little bit more dull. So I am going to go in and spray my brush also with some little, I'm going to put some eye drops on. Just going to dip my brush in there and the eye drops, and then I'm going to go into the palette and pick it up. See how this looks. Alright, yep. Wetting the shadows really, really makes a difference. You can really, really tell. Ooh. That is so beautiful and smooth and creamy. Oh my god. So beautiful. There it is with the eye drops, and that's just with my finger. So it does give it a little extra oomph. If you were to wet it, I don't really have any setting spray or any spray, so I couldn't spray it. So I just used eye drops. Alrighty. So I am happy with the way this looks right now. And let's see. Do I want to add anything else to it? I'm just going to take my little Lindy brush. I'm going to toss it in there first. I'm going to take my little blending brush here. Forgive me for whatever you saw back there. And just take a little bit more of that color we used before this. And just blend these two colors together. Just like that. There we go. And the only thing about this palette is you don't really have a brow bone highlight, but it's okay. Alright, so we're going to do our under eye later. I'm going to go on and move on to my primers and stuff like that. So, I'm going to be using my favorite primers today. And I'm going to be using my Professional, which I need a new bottle of because I ran out of it. And yeah, we're just going to squeeze out what we can, if we can even squeeze anything out at all. This baby has been used. Okay, so I was able to get a little dollop out of there. So I like to actually put this all over my face. Next up, I'm going to use my Smashbox. I also need to get some more of this. This is a little sample I got from buying something, I think from Ulta. And this is the Photo Finish primer. Okay, so I'm going to take what I have here, and I really just like to press this in to my pore area right here and up here. Because this is where I kind of get shiny at. And then the last primer that I like to use is the Professional Primer by Benefit. And I just take a tiny little bit of this and put this like right here in this area, because it's kind of a color. So I feel like it kind of helps a lot with the redness and stuff. And now that I have my primer on, I'm going to take my Clarisonic. I'm going to take the foundation brush out. Haven't used it yet. And you just line up your these little thingies right here. You line them up to those little dots in there, and then you twist it. So you just do like this, and you'll hear it pop, and then it's on. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using the YSL All Hours foundation. This is BR30. I got a sample of it from Sephora because I've heard great things about it, and I really wanted to try it out. So, I hope this is my color, because I did not ask them for help when I was getting this foundation. So I'm just going to dot it on my face, and I'm going to do this side first.
Got it in my hair. This is not what I wanted to do, but oh well. It smells really, really good. It does have a smell to it. It smells really clean. Alright, so I'm going to use my Clarisonic.
I'm going to change my mirror around and see if I can't blend this up here at my hairline. Uh-oh. And this is what half of my face looks like blended out with the Clarisonic. Alright, so this is half. So you can see there's still some little spots, little areas that you can see redness peeking through, but you can't actually tell a difference in this side and this side. Alright, so I'm going to dot on the rest of my foundation and do the other side now. And I might actually add some extra coverage to my face on this side after I get done. Alright, I'm going to dot this on. I do think the color actually matches really, really well. It's not pale. Alright, so I'm going to go back in Miss Clarisonic here and do the side of my face. This brush really is soft. Blend this out here and here, and then on my areas where I need extra coverage, I'm gonna add it and blend it out. Alright, so this is how my whole face looks right now. It doesn't look bad. Like I said before, the foundation really does match my neck. I'm gonna add a couple more dots of foundation to this area. And like right there. And then I'll conceal in just a second. Alrighty. So where's that makeup? There it is. Alright, back in with this bad boy. So I do feel like that covered up a lot of my little redness that I have. So next up I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to blend it out with that also. Not 100% sure if it's meant to be for concealer or not, but we're going to do it. We're going to try it out, test it. Alrighty, now like a mad woman. Oh, I blended it out really, really well. Alrighty. I do like the way it applied my foundation. My concealer, on the other hand, underneath the eye was kind of hard to put on with this because it's just obviously doesn't go under the eye area really that well. So I'm probably going to more likely use my beauty blender and wet it a little bit real quick and try and you know, try and fix underneath. Like I said, it's not bad, it doesn't look bad, but it's just not as good as the beauty blender would do right here in this area. Under here it looks fine, but right there in the corner was still a little hard to get to. But I think if I hadn't have put on my eyeshadow, I really could have got to that area better, but oh well. It does look really, really pretty though. I really do like the way my foundation looks, like I said before. So I'm really happy with that. I feel like I need to blend my nose out some more though. I think I just messed up with the beauty blender. So I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup. I'm going to set my face now with the Peach Perfect powder like I normally would. I'm just going to put pat this right underneath. Try and get my wrinkles to go away. My lovely under eye wrinkles. That's how you know you're getting old. Alrighty. My small lines also. Another. Next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I'm letting this sit for a little bit. I don't add that much powder to my face, but I'll dust some more on in a minute. I'm going to take my nice little Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil. Yeah. But anyway, I've never been one that could really do eyebrows really well. And I got this. And I've had lots of things like the Gimme Brow by Benefit, the little pomade. And I did like that, but it was kind of hard sometimes to actually pencil in and get all the lines and have them perfect. And this thing right here, oh my god, has made my life and my eyebrows so much better. Even though my eyebrows really aren't that bad, I fill them in just a little bit, and I like to straighten out the end. And that's pretty much all I do to my eyebrow. Like, I don't really have bad eyebrows. I have really good ones. So thank God whoever in my family has really good eyebrows. They gave them to me. Like, they're not too thick, they're not too thin. When I get them waxed, they can have like the perfect shape. So, like I said, I'm truly blessed when it comes to the eyebrows. So I'm going to use my Sigma brush, and this is the F30 brush, and I'm just going to go back in with this peach powder, press it in like this, bring it down my neck, and up at my forehead. And I'm going to dust away what I put on earlier. And this, I just like to set my face like this. Okay, so I'm going to be using this, and I mean, I love this bronzer, obviously. If you can't tell, I need a new one. But it's okay, because I'll get one soon. Soon enough. Alright. I'm just going to twirl this around and try and make sure my brush gets lots of powder and knock it off. And this is the same Morphe brush that comes in the set. I will have it linked down below because I cannot remember what set this was that I got. But I'm pretty sure I still have it because I saw it up there. Alrighty. So now I'm going to go in and take my new Tarte palette that I have. I'm so excited to use because I haven't used it yet. Holiday edition. And I feel like I'm just going to gravitate towards this one right over here, Angelic. So I'm going to go in with this one here and use my Sigma F40 brush. I'm going to load this up, tap it off, and that is such a pretty blush. Ooh, Lordy Jesus. So now that I have my blush on, I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush from the same other collection and just blend this out. And now I'm going to go back into Natasha Denona palette, and I'm going to pick up a little Sigma, what are you? E55 shading brush. Yeah. And I'm going to go back into that nude mauve color that was on the second row right here. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to go right on the lower lash line. Let's flip this mirror around so we can see. I'm going to make a weird face and have bad lighting because that's just the way my life goes right now. But we'll get it together one day. And then next up, I'm going to go in, I'm going to go in with Nude Vino. Once again, the top lash shade. And I'm just going to put this on the outer edge. I'm going to go in with a little thin flat shader brush, and this is from the Morphe palette that I have, Morphe brush set that I have, and I'm going to go with Amara, and that's the middle top shade color here, and I'm just going to pack this on, and I'm going to do my lower lash line if I can. Actually, I'm going to use this. I'm going to get right up in there on that lash line and just add some color to it. This is like a burgundy-ish color. Very, very pretty. I will do another look with this palette. I want to do a more purpley look. But for today, I was like, I'll just go basic. Basic white girl right now. Alrighty, so I'm going to take this little angled Sigma brush, and this is the E70, and I'm just going to blend everything down below so it's clean. Now, since there is not a highlight shade in that palette, I'm just going to go and take this little flat, what are you, F70 brush, and I'm going to go back into my little holiday blush from Tarte, and I'm going to go into Worthy, and that's the shade right here. This is a beautiful highlighting little, probably like a blush topper, but I'm going to use it to highlight the brow bone with today. So, woo, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is a beautiful shade. Hello. Oh my god. I'm in love. Actually, I might highlight with this. Oh wow. Yeah, I love this. Okay. So now that I've done that, I'm also going to take it and I'm going to put it on the inner corner as well. Just pop a little bit in there. To give my eye look a little bit out. Oop. And I'm going to take this clean blendy brush and just blend everything together. Blended everything together. I'm going to set my eyebrows with the Gimme Brow. And I absolutely love this stuff. And I love getting the minis in this stuff because that way, I mean, even though I use it all the time, I don't really use it when I go to work. I only use it when I go out and on the weekends. So I don't want it to go bad before I can use it all. So I find that these minis just are really, really good. You get what you pay for. You get enough product to last you the amount of time that it takes for them to expire. So it's not like you're wasting your money, really. Because I feel like the big ones might dry out quicker. And the little mini mascara, I love using those too because I do like trying other mascaras, and I do have other mascaras that I enjoy using. So I don't really want to commit to a huge one and let it go bad or get clumpy or whatever. So I like using the minis, and just, it makes more sense to me. So I'm going to curl my lashes. And other than highlighting my lips, I think we're almost done. Other than eyeliner. Oh, I pulled out my eyelash. Alright, so I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash. I'm telling you, I love Benefit. This really is the best mascara ever. Like, you don't get any little flakes or fallout from it after wearing it forever. Okay, so I went on ahead and did my lower lash line with the roller lash as well. Next up, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Soft Kohl Liner, and this is in Jet Black, number 061. And I'm just going to, line my waterline. Which I think is going to do it anyway. Alrighty, next up I'm going to highlight. I think I am going to use the Tarte Worthy shade right here, like I used to do my brow bone with. I'm just going to take this brush that I have here. I have no idea where it came from. I got it in a set for Christmas. like 6 years ago, but I love this brush. Amazing brush. So I'm going to load the brush up. And woo, that is absolutely stunning. That is pretty. Oh my goodness. I really do love this color. It's like it has like a pinky tint to it. Oh, really, really love it. Do my Cupid's bow. I just had some milk. Do it tip of my nose and down my nose. And then this cheek again. Alrighty, and now I'm just gonna blend it all out. Just like tap it in a little bit. Last step, I'm gonna use the Birthday Suit Tarte's lip paint, and I love this color. Really, really, really beautiful nude. Now, I also love these little things here. They taste just like peppermint. They have like a little hint of mint. Anyway, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful. Maybe if you have the palettes or have any of this in my collection like I have, then maybe, you know, you might want to recreate this look. I love these new products so far. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. It blended out amazing. It looks really good on the eye. It's just, the colors just go together so well. And this is very simple for this palette. I mean, look at the colors. When you see this, it could be kind of scary, you know. These are some deep colors. Purple is nothing to play around with. So the fact that you can create like a simple smoky brown natural look, it's just, you know, amazing and pretty. So if you want to try out that palette but you're a little scared, don't fret, because you can create a normal look with it. You don't have to always create something crazy. Also, this blush palette here, absolutely love it. Best thing I've ever spent money on or had my friend buy for me. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. Really, really good set. Clarisonic thing, I love this. The way it applied the foundation. The foundation looks really, really nice. It's very even. I had a little trouble with the concealer, but other than that, my foundation looks really, really good. So I hope you enjoyed it. You know, these are my favorite products and new products, so we'll keep you updated with that. And yeah, I hope to see y'all again in my next video. I'll link all the stuff down below in the description box, and y'all have a good night. Bye guys.